All right, so we are here again, and this is My Talk Principles on YouTube. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Don't forget to click on the bell after you click on the subscription button. There's a bell there. Just click on it so that you'll be the first to get this information, get this post whenever they drop. And then don't forget to leave your comments. And if you have anything, word of wisdom, principles that you know that would benefit the world, please why don't you drop it in the comment section so that people can also learn from you. Okay, my top principles is for everybody. We are all teachers as long as you are not teaching the wrong thing, as long as you are not sharing the wrong information. If it's something that is that is wise, a wisdom thing, even me, I can comment below. I can comment below your own comments. You know, if I learn from it, I will also stay there because it's an open house. Okay, please don't forget to like, share, and leave your comment so that we can grow this community and make it bigger. Okay, so now we've established the source, you know, where this jealousy came from the devil, and we use one person also in the Old Testament, which is Saul. How Saul went after David's life out of jealousy. This is where a bigger person can be jealous of a smaller person, right? Or someone who has more can be jealous of someone who has less. Yes, jealousy comes in different ways because it has a very bad satanic foundation. So this is an ancient spirit of jealousy. So because it came from the ancients and it's from the father of everything bad. So that is why it can be both ways. Jealousy can come from a bigger person to a smaller person, or it can also come from a smaller person to a bigger person. So it doesn't matter. You know, it's just a spirit that can flow from anywhere. So that is it. So now, what are some of the factors that can make some that makes the adult life to be unequal? You know, I would say for children's life, most of the time they crave equality irrespective of the home they come from. Children just believe that everybody should take the same thing. And we understand that in the life of children, you know. But for the life of adults, there's a little difference, you know. Now, let us talk about what are some of the things that can make people to have difference so that when someone has more than you or less than you don't have to be jealous when someone has more than you, or when someone who has less than you seems to be catching up, you don't also have to be jealous. It's not the person per se, most of the times. Okay. The first thing we're looking at is as children, you know, children they don't give out services, they don't work, they just receive. But as adults, what kind of service, the kind of service you give out can also commensurate, determines what you also take back from the society. So let's start with that. Your skill, your knowledge that you share, okay, can determine what you get back. You know, recently now people start talking about these tech skills. That tech skills is very sellable. You know, people are talking about content creation and monetization. You know, but before now we used to say, I want to become a medical doctor. You know, people would say, I want to become a medical doctor.
Okay, so sorry, we'll try to make this as brief as possible because there's a little issue with the microphone, so it has to be fixed. All right, someone say, okay, I want to become a medical doctor. You know, um, I want to become an engineer. Yeah, those things still pay, right? They still pay very well, but we have skills that pay even far more than those ones now. Get it? So that is it. So the skill and the you all are in the same class. You all had the same thing as children, but now the skill that each person is giving out can determine what each person is getting. So that's what I'm saying. So if the skill you are giving out is a high income skill, okay? If your skill you're giving out is a high income skill, then you tend to have more. So you that you are giving out a skill that has relatively low income skill or low income in commensurate of it or medium, you don't have to be jealous of someone that is giving out the skill that has a high income. And most times we think that high income skills require long-term training. It's not always like that. Okay, it depends. You need to carry out your research and know that, okay, is this skill all right? I think I will have to pause this class for now and teach it teach it again when my microphone is fully set and ready. Okay, I think it's ready now.
All right. So those that have, if you have high income skill, low income skill, you don't have to be jealous of someone that has a high income skill. If farming is a high income skill, for example, farming is a high income skill, and the farmer is getting more money than you. Maybe you are into, I don't want to call any skill for low income skill. Okay, please. I don't want to make it look like I'm talking down on. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so if farming, right, is a high income skill and you are in a low income skill, you don't have to be jealous of someone that is in a high income skill because that person is definitely going to get more money than you. You get it? So instead of you being jealous, the better thing to do is to get a training, right? And put yourself in one of the high income skills, acquire it, and start giving out the service, right? So that is one way um, in the life of the adults, in the world of the adults, there can be differences in what each person gets. The skill, the skill you are giving out. Someone that is giving out a high tech skill, like today now we have what's called network marketing, internet. Then we have this applications, um, this robotics, and a lot of things now that people are doing. Then oil and gas is still selling a lot, you know. So all these are high income skill. So if you are like doing something that is not high income skill, you don't have any right to be jealous of someone. The best you can do is to find out whether you have an interest in that. Then you can get more information on how to get the skill. So you can use the night to train for it while you still do what you do during the day, right? So by so doing, you are helping yourself to develop yourself into a high income occupation. So if you're in a low income occupation, you won't get much. But some people they are comfortable with that. They enjoy what they do. Like in some part of Africa, teaching is a low income occupation. You get it? So because some people have that flair, that passion for teaching, they are okay. They try to live within that means, because it gives them joy to wake up in the morning to see themselves imparting the life of the little ones, seeing them grow to become responsible adults. So it's the money they get from it is they just use to take care. They just live a modest life, and they're happy. They die and they are happy because they go to heaven. As if I'm the one judging teachers. You get it? So what I'm trying to say here, that as long as you are not jealous of those that have high income skill, you're okay with your low income skill, fine. Give satisfaction, you can continue with that. But if you become instead of becoming jealous, it's better you acquire one of the high income skill because your knowledge and your skill can bring about disparity, can bring about differences in what you get out of life. So that's the first one. The next part, they will tell us the second one.